Back in 2017, I know you grinded the challenges every single day to get the battle stars so you can complete the battle pass. And now you don't even know what the challenges look like. You've never looked in the page, you've never known, and you don't even care if you finish it. So what really happened? We need to rewind a little so we can understand why Chapter 1 Battle Pass was so good. Epic Games nailed the perfect layout in the first rendition. Rewards of the Battle Pass. So what went wrong? And
Not playing good skins like this helped out.
well, in the early stages of the game, the way to progress to the battle pass was to get battle stars, which you got from leveling up, but you only got 2 battle stars per level and you needed 10 or tier up. This may seem harsh just to grant 2 battle stars per level, as in season 2 chapter 1 there were 70 tiers. So in theory you would need to accumulate 700 battle stars to make it at the end of the pass. But here is the thing, each challenge, well, most of them gave battle stars as well. Some would give up to 5 battle stars, some would give more or less, depending on the difficulty of the challenge, of course. For this reason is why there would be so many players after an update and whenever they would release the challenges landing at 1 POI. And famous example of this was the challenge where you had to open 7 chests at risky reels and almost the entire lobby was landing at the POI to try and complete it. Epic made sure that the value of challenges was retained and that they weren't useless. And if we fast forward to this time frame, nobody willingly does challenges anymore. The main reason for this is the challenges only grant you around 30,000 XP. And frankly, no one cares about XP these days, especially with how much you get from just playing the normal battle royale and even creative now. You can play 20 minutes of creative and get around the same, but instead you're having lots of fun instead of failing to do a challenge. Since challenges now hold no value, most stay uncompleted. In my experience, I can't remember the last challenge I willingly did, and of course by willingly I mean that there is some challenges that you just happen to do while just playing the game normally, like kill 5 opponents for example, or outlast 100 enemies. It just happens. Getting to tier 100 is so easy in the recent times, as you now all you have to do is get to level 100 and you essentially complete the whole pass. With the abundance of XP given out by Epic, you can get to level 100 with your eyes closed. If you're half decent at the game and play it frequently, you'll easily hit level 100 and unlock the whole battle pass, which gets me to my next point, and that is the difficulty of the battle pass has decreased. Season 4 chapter 1 Omega skin was released, and till this day that skin is one of the hardest to get. The amount of XP was equivalent to 2 times the current battle pass, and back then no one really grinded much, but this allowed exclusivity and the rewarding feeling that you have to grind to earn a skin, not just casually play the game and everyone that got the battle pass, legit everyone has it, you will get it thrown at you. This is a domino effect on the next season, making people grind more and more for the next season so that they don't miss out on the next tier 100 skin, increasing engagement with the battle pass even further. The mechanism of the battle pass is horrible. In chapter 1, once you get to 10 battle stars, enough to complete a tier, then you will be granted the item automatically, and you will need to complete the battle pass in chronological order for you to get the item you want to get. The skins would be at the end of the pages as a congratulations for completing the battle pass reward, the exception being page 1 where you get a skin for just buying the battle pass as like an introductory reward. And honestly this was so much better, as you didn't have to worry about claiming the reward. Instead all you had to do was accumulate enough battle stars to progress through the battle pass. Now however, you get battle stars that you just get stored until you manually go in and use them. In theory it seems like a fewer buttons, but doing that every single time and leveling up every single time after you level up gets a bit tedious. You could also wait and claim them all at once, but then 90% of the time you ain't gonna be using any of the items that you purchase, because you're gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna use the really good items, the really ones that feel attractive in my eyes. I'm just gonna be using those ones. The rest of the items is just gonna be thrown in your locker and you're never ever gonna see the day or light for them ever again. You're never gonna use them, like such as emotes, even pickaxes, the 2 double wielding pickaxes. You're never gonna ever see them again. It's just gonna be in your locker and you're just gonna stick with the standard stuff you've been using. Another issue that I have with battle passes is that the skins are not to the level that they were used to be. For example, in chapter 1 famously known Dark Knight Omega skin as tier 100s, and those skins were insane. They were really good looking, and of course it does have a little bias into it that they were really rare, but they were really good overall. Simple, but they did their job. Whereas now we got stuff like Hades, collab skins, we've got Spider-Man like 3 times. I don't know what Epic is doing there, but I guess there is different variations. Just don't think that they should be putting in the same character with some different styles again and again, but that's just my opinion. And then what really annoys me the most is that they have these skins. These skins are like, in my opinion, like below par. What they usually do with them is, as the season carries on, they unlock some different edit styles for these skins. You need to play up to like level 300 to unlock, and usually the very first edit style is unique. Of course, they have a new design, new rep, new everything, but then after that stage, the next few stages are just different colors of the same stage that you got, which is a bit disappointing, especially how much you have to grind for the skin. Level 300 by no means is very easy. Even like I said before, it is easier the newer chapters to get from tier 0 to tier 100, but from tier 100 to level 300 is still very hard. To finish off the video, I just want to say some wise words. Us buying the Battle Pass feels like us spending 950 V-Bucks just to get 1500 V-Bucks back. That's me. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and by the way, I do read all the comments. And if you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm, other videos you want me posting. I'd appreciate it.